What would you say if I told you that in a room of your house there lived a small but extremely effective torture device that could throw you unexpectedly to the ground, make your back ache, rob your day of comfort and happiness? Here's a hint. They come in pairs. Is there a pair in your closet? Behind the closet doors of many of today's women, there may be lurking a hidden menace to your health and well-being, all in the name of fashion. Yes, I'm talking about high-heeled footwear, particularly any heels over 2 to 2.5 inches. We're going to be discussing how these small devices possess a doubtful safety record, they force outrageously improper posture, and are notoriously uncomfortable, if not downright painful, and how you should never wear them again. The hazards of high heels are threefold. First of all, they have a very doubtful safety record. They are deforming to the spine and feet, second of all. And thirdly, they cause immense discomfort and sometimes even outright pain. Do we really need that as women? No matter what our job, do we need the hazards of high heels? I don't think so. Let's look at the doubtful safety of high heels. In order for us as women to go about our busy days, we really need the ability to feel secure with how we place our feet. We need to be able to navigate steps and curbs. We need to be able to avoid catching on running boards, long skirts. I don't want to think about snow and ice. And another I didn't put on here is with a very, very small pointy heel, you might even be able to catch it in a crack between the sidewalk sections or get it caught in a grate of some sort. Let's just admit that high heels are not as safe as flatwear. Number 2, high-heeled shoes are deforming to the spine and feet in several areas. Number 1, they increase sway back, and that is the increased lumbar curve that you see in the woman on the right in the photo of the two ladies. The one on the right, her pelvis is tilted forward and she has an increased lordosis or sway back. Also, you'll notice that her head has gone forward. That is another problem that is caused and contributed to by high-heeled shoes. High-heeled shoes also impair posture and balance, which is related to our first point of safety. And also bunions, because of the way that high-heeled shoes are force your foot up very high so that all of the weight or most of the weight is on the ball of your foot. That contributes to forcing your big toe into an unnatural position. And over time, that can lead to very painful, very deforming bunions. Not to mention the restricted width that often accompanies high-heeled footwear. Thirdly, discomfort and pain is very common with high-heeled shoe wearing, especially if it's worn more often. A 2018 study published by the Journal of Liaquat University of Medical and Health Sciences in Pakistan showed that wearing high-heeled footwear leads to pain in the heel and foot, malalignment of foot structures, increased lumbosacral pelvis angle, and imbalance of leg muscle power, which results in foot pain, back pain, abdominal weakness, impaired balance in the later years of life. The article actually goes far enough to claim that this is a hidden fact behind the increased prevalence of foot pain and back pain above 40 years of age. Also later in the article, commented that postural abnormalities in the lumbar region of the spine, pelvis, and knee, accompanied with forward head posture, may result from using high heels. And one additional thing that they mention is that continuous high heel use can also cause higher pressure in the veins of the legs. So if you have varicose veins or some sort of venous problem like that, it can be exacerbated by the use of high heels. Let's admit it, ladies, high heels are just not meant for feet. They do have some amazing alternative uses though. You can decorate your room with them, you can grow some flowers, but let's take off the high heels and start using footwear that's designed for feet from a safety anatomical and comfort perspective, high heels just aren't meant for your feet. Thankfully, there are lots of creative solutions that are safe, anatomically correct, and comfortable. I'm not even going to go into all of the options that are out there, ladies, but there are a lot. We want footwear that is safe to walk in, that allows proper foot function and spinal posture, and that is pain-free and gorgeously comfortable. Your feet deserve it. They're going to carry you a long ways in life, and there's no reason to be torturing yourself in the name of fashion. Go clean your closet and buy new shoes, which is probably what you wanted to hear anyway. Here are my works cited